The 65th Infantry Division, Grenadiers of Savoy, was an infantry division of the Italian Army during World War II. It was created the 12th of October 1936 in Latina and was officially dissolved the 20th of April 1941 in Soddu, Ethiopia. Action: Ethiopia garrison duty. In November 1936, the division was transferred to Addis Ababa, the capital of Italian East Africa. The Granatieri di Savoia were used for mopping up at Sheikh Eiffel Haga and Addis Ababa. Also, they provided protection to the Djibouti-Addis Ababa Railroad. In February 1938, the Grenadier Brigade under divisional command was dissolved and Grenadier regiments were placed under direct divisional control. Also, some units were detached for the police duties at Blue Nile, Debrecen, Sandafa and Adis Alam until the 10th of June 1940. In May 1940, the division was reinforced by 11th CCNN Legion comprising 2 battalions. His dangers at the beginning of the Second World War multiplied. Several divisional units were attached but was always physically separate from the rest of the division. The 11th CCNN Legion, 65th Heavy Machine Gun Battalion and 5th Artillery Battalion were permanently posted at the border with British Somaliland. Another CCNN battalion and training battalion were posted on the border with Sudan. Also, the Bisalieri battalion from 11th Grenadier Regiment was posted at Jimma to cover the western borders. Second Sino-Japanese War, prompted by the start of the Battle of Shanghai the 13th of August 1937, Italy has dispatched a Grenadier battalion from 10th Regiment to Shanghai International Settlement the 23rd of August 1937. It performed a police duties, uneventfully until being recalled to Italy the 28th of December 1938. Italian conquest of British Somaliland. All of divisional units who participated in the invasion were advancing to the French-Somaliland border. They started advancing from Dire Dawa the 3rd of August 1940 and reached coastal Zila the 6th of August 1940 without encountering any resistance. The units then proceeded in 2 columns to Berbera, one through the Bu-Uloxridon coast and another through Hargeisa. The progress of the column on Bu-Uloxrid route was significantly hindered by incessant coastal bombardment by British ships, but inland column have reached front line the 15th of August 1940, contributing to the capture of the fortifications near Kadadli. By that time the British have already decided to left the colony. After 3 days fighting with British rearguard, the soldiers of Granatieri di Savoia have entered already abandoned Berbera the 19th of August 1940. Skirmishes on Sudan border. The training battalion was located northwest of Lake Tana and 2nd Battalion of the 11th CCNN Legion was at Gonda. In the aftermath of the less than successful capture of Kassala, the elements of 10th Indian Infantry Brigade have captured the border fort Calabat near Metema, but retreated after facing superior Italian ground and air forces. Defense of Ethiopia. After the Emperor Selassie have returned to Ethiopia the 18th of January 1941, the last units of Granatieri di Savoia have finally left Addis Ababa to cover as many threats by insurgents and foreign powers as possible. The Divisional Command and Heavy Machine Gun Battalion have taken positions along Awash River. The Machine Gun Company, 2nd and 3rd Close Support Battalions took positions at Amba Alagai. The bulk of the forces and 4th Artillery Battalion were stationed in the border with Eritrea. The 5th Artillery Battalion was stationed around Dire Dawa for over a year. The main force got hit first, as Battle of Keren have started the 5th of February 1941. The Granatieri di Savoia have mostly held their positions and counter-attack, resulting in British attack failure by the 13th of February 1941. Subsequently, the British forces has paused for a month to gather more troops and supplies. Renewed British attack from the 15th of March 1941 have not penetrated initially, but the 27th of March 1941 the British armour have penetrated Italian defences and were rampant on the Carron Plain, forcing Italians to fall back. The retreat have failed, and British have destroyed a force to surrender Italian garrisons at Tardi Tecoles on 1 April 1941. Consequently, Massawa fell 8 April 1941. 5th Artillery Battalion in Diadawa region has failed simultaneously, after heavy fighting for the 17th of March 1941 to the 27th of March 1941. The last remnants of the battalion were overrun around Hara. The line of defense along Awash River was reached by a strong enemy force by the end of March 1941. After several delaying battles by Italian machine gunners, the defense line was penetrated to such an extent, what the 3rd of April 1941 the command of Granatieri di Savoia ordered a retreat to Gallicidamo Governor to prevent a complete encirclement. Italian forces were concentrating first at Shishaman and then at Soddu. The 20th of April the surviving elements of divisional command and machine gunners were blended with the remnants of the 25th Colonial Infantry Division. The units of Granatieri di Savoia entrenched at Togara Pass, Calaga and Sarasi around Amba Alagai have participated in the Second Battle of Amba Alagai from the 21st of April 1941 to the 17th of May 1941. The last elements of the Granatieri di Savoia division surrendered on the 19th of May 1941 after the drinking water supply was destroyed. Orders of Battle. Order of Battle 10. Granatieri di Savoia Grenadier Regiment. 11. Granatieri di Savoia Grenadier Regiment. 65. Heavy Machine Gun Battalion. 60. Field Artillery Regiment 1. Close Support Battalion 12 guns 2. Close Support Battalion 12 guns. Order of Battle 10. Granatieri di Savoia Grenadier Regiment 1. Grenadier Battalion 2. Grenadier Battalion Alpine Battalion U or Camba. 11. Granatieri di Savoia Grenadier Regiment 1. Grenadier Battalion 2. Grenadier Battalion Bersaglieri Battalion. 60. Field Artillery Regiment 1. Close Support Battalion 12 guns 2. Close Support Battalion 12 guns 3. Close Support Battalion 12 guns 4. Artillery Battalion 5. Artillery Battalion 11. Monteferrato Blackshirt CCNN Battalion. Negale Cavalry Battalion 1. Cavalry Squadron 2. Cavalry Squadron 1. Motorized Infantry Company. 65. Heavy Machine Gun Battalion. 65. Combat Engineer Company.